Hey you, it's true! And let's make this the fastest Evertale tier list video to date by focusing exclusively on the new units and top tier changes. Water Sleeping Beauty was touted by quite a few players when she was released, and I was certainly one of them. Her mass sleep seemed like a double-edged sword, sleeping her own team and requiring some solid planning around her. In combination with the subsequent release of Rapunzel though, her problems seem largely solved. Her attack all-piercing nightmare skill and her sleep skin plus can be an annoying thing to deal with for sure. She is going to the SS tier and is also joined there by the aforementioned Rapunzel. She's certainly more plug and play than WSB, more easily used in different team types and already providing good value at one copy given her guard ignoring and supporting skill set. She also brings an execute skill in Crackling Smite, but wonky AI sometimes. Both of these releases have a stun and poison vulnerability though. I was a bit underwhelmed by Lubu not bringing any mega healing burn to the table. Nevertheless, she's still a massive upgrade over all pre-2024 burn units. Burn stun galore with the heat wave, low time units, multiple attacks and massive damage output. The time lock on the Scorched Earth execute skill is a bit harsh and her hate seems very high at all times, but she still elevates burn significantly. And so Lubu goes to S tier and also takes Mordred, Cerberus and Gilgamesh with her. Given the specificity of burn, it would take quite the burn domination for them to rise further in this general arena tier list. Future Storm releases might actually help them. The next unit might have something against that though, at least elementally speaking. Water Musashi brings nihilism to the battlefield with absolute zero and a savage skillset going along with that. As a lone wolf with high speed, she can be placed in many teams and revolutionized the P1 meta straight away. Certain guards need to be afraid of her, as do many other top tier units, especially as long as she is still in the perma-healing dual heaven stance. She is not the typical unit to survive until the end of the battle, but with her killing ability she may lay the ground for a victory of your team anyways, or loss if you are facing her. Stun is one of her main counters, so let's stay tuned on any potential Summer Storm releases by Zigzag. For now, she easily makes it to the SSS tier though. It does not seem to help Giga Rolotia and Storm Jeanne yet, who both drop to the A tier. The rising prevalence of execute skills hurts both of their survivability, especially of Storm Michaela. Bright Reset doesn't like this trend either and joins them in A tier. All three of them also have issues dealing with burn units who are mostly stun immune and nullify a cursed or noxious sleep skillset. Getting less prevalent at the front of arena, but still a massive turnaround unit, is Dark Sun Wukong. Killing her off once she starts cloning can be tough, and she's still the best PvE unit in the game in my opinion. She goes to SS tier, and her super poison is also a counter to another rising unit, Bright Lancelot. This guard unit can thank Musashi for that, who single-handedly made her into the most popular position 5 unit in non-burn teams. Light Anya is benefiting similarly. Yukata Ludmilla tried to overtake her as best universal guard, but Musashi and burn are giving her massive problems. Therefore, Light Anya with her stun absorb and heal mechanic is back in the SSS tier yet again, joining her water variant there. Moving on, Percival is just such a package, and while her poison and burn resistant hold ground can be challenged by Musashi, she still makes it to SSS tier with her skillset that is quite literally an elemental eruption. Plus, she's arguably the best stun unit right now despite her light element, and combos extremely well with another SSS tier unit, Dark Cleopatra, the Chaos Creator. Meanwhile, Dark Cinderella possibly lost her title of strongest DPS to Musashi, but can defend her SSS tier rating anyways for now, and she can still be just as lethal or even more lethal than Musashi in many battles, just with a slower speed and setup. Here we have the updated tier list based on data from 1000 top teams from around the world. Yes, you heard that right, 1000 teams with 20,000 units from 20 clusters instead of 100 teams now. I'm very happy with the new true up methodology, but countless hours go into this, so leave a like if you'd like to support me, I very much appreciate it. Stay tuned for a massive tier list overhaul soon, subscribe to become a true carrot, and as always, thanks for watching.